Contractors, how's it going, guys? My name is Marco Musso, and I run a lead generation company for roofing contractors, though we do work with other contractors nationwide. And at this point now, we've helped over 40 contractors basically scale, automate, and even exit their roofing companies. And so in this video, what we're going to be simply doing is going over the basics of how you guys should be marketing your roofing company, what to do, what not to do, and the reasons behind them. So let's get into it. So understanding marketing for roofers and contractors. Now, this is one of, if not the most important factors throughout the entire process and marketing 101. And that is you must build the know, like, and trust factor. This is if a random person off the street says, "Hey, I need a new roof," and you go up to them, you inspect their house, you give them an estimate, and you ask them to buy on the one call close, is it likely that they do it without knowing anything about your company? Most likely not. Now, if you do have a killer salesperson, an amazing sales process, potentially, yes, that's doable and there are exceptions. But if the person knows nothing about your company and you do a one call close during that process, then you're just essentially losing out on money and another close here and there, which amounts to tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars over the course of a year. And so with getting to the appointment, the prospects should be warmed, they should be nurtured, they should have seen all of your content, seen all of your videos, all of your testimonials, and it makes the entire selling process so much easier for you so that once you do get to the house, it's simply a matter of them just knowing the price and you closing. And so this is how we really should be thinking about marketing, and that is, how can I make it impossible for the client to say no to us after we drop price and do our entire pitch? Like, in what world will we need this to happen? So we want to get as far to the extreme of that as possible, because it's important when making a point to understand the extremes, right? And the extreme in this case is they know everything about your company. They love what you're doing. They haven't met you in person yet, but they see the work that you do, the amazing work. They see other people just like themselves who have gotten roofs from you, versus they know nothing about you, completely dead, not nurtured at all, not even a point of contact across. And so when we think about these extremes, it's important to get as close to the extreme as possible on this end. So this is the know, like, and trust factor. And this is done through repetition in one's mind, through retargeting campaigns. And it's similar to as you driving on a highway and seeing a Coca-Cola or Pepsi ad. It's not because you're going to drink it right away, but it's reiterating in your mind and your subconscious that when push comes to shove and you're thirsty, Coca-Cola comes to mind. And it's the genius and like the chessboard in which we're playing, and understanding that we're thinking 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 moves ahead of our competition and ourselves and the prospect. And so that's important. Now, we must understand the pain points of your audience and use these as callouts/hooks. And so there's an experiment done with a mouse, and that mouse was given the scent of cheese and the scent of a cat. And the people behind the experiment tested the pull of the strength of its tail when faced with these two different scents. And so what they found was the scent of the cat, which was coming to kill the mouse, the force was way stronger than the scent of cheese, than it running towards pleasure. But when you combine the two, this is the most powerful, because when you combine them, the force of the tail was the strongest it was for either or. And this is important for you guys understanding this, and that is pain typically moves people way quicker and further than pleasure does. But if you combine the two, then your odds of success are way, way, way higher. And so in this case for you, whether it's you're marketing video ads, image ads, or in your hook, the first 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words, or simply calling out pain of previous experiences that your customers or prospects have had. And now, if you again if you combine the two, then it's the most powerful. And so what you want to do with this is simply understand your audience, understand who you're going after, your intended customer profile, your ICP, break them down into the specifics of who they are, their demographic, how much money they're making, what do they look like, how big is their family, where do they live, what type of jobs do they have. Yes, the specifics. And then you make target marketing and targeting around that, while incorporating pain and pleasure. And this is massive. This is psychology of marketing 101. This is huge. And most people tend to overlook this. And I'm from New York myself, and oftentimes I'll see roofing ads or contracting ads on my phone, and I just know the person has no idea what they're doing behind the actual campaign itself. And in turn, they're essentially losing money, right? So, in addition to that, another mistake, a fatal mistake that I see contractors do, and now there are exceptions to this, but this is what I mean, is marketing based off of price, and here's why. When you market off a price, it's essentially a race to the bottom. And a race to the bottom means that person or the intended customer is looking for the cheapest contractor, and we don't want cheap people. That's not who we're after. And now I've spoken to thousands of contractors, and oftentimes the responses are relatively similar, and that is, we want more leads. The leads that we have gotten aren't quality. And it's like, how are you marketing? What are you doing? Why do you think you're getting these leads? And when you actually start to ask questions, they become aware of their situation. And that's, oh, wow, okay, well, maybe we haven't been looking in the right place. Maybe we haven't found the partner to actually get us these high quality leads. And so when you start to unravel the onion and peel back the layers, these contractors have to realize that the low quality leads are just simply a lack of knowledge and quality of the actual marketing company that they're pairing with. So no $500 discounts, no $1,000 off here, no see if you qualify for this. That's all garbage. It's going to attract the wrong type of person you're looking for. And then if you are running these ads and you are complaining about low quality leads, then it's like, well, there's your answer. So this is just a quick 7 to 8 minute video of some of the hidden gems in marketing and marketing psychology 101, which most contractors and marketing partners get wrong. They don't understand this, and by extension, it's just burning prospects or clients' money, and that's not what we want. And so, if you are a contractor or a roofer and you are looking for exclusive, high quality appointments, roughly 15 appointments each and every single month, click the scheduling page below in the description. Fill out a time to speak with us, and we will be in touch with you shortly. Alrighty, bye.